Bro, you can't go further.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Moral dilemmas. What is the worst moral dilemma you can think of? What would you do? The worst one I heard was about a family of Jews who had just escaped Auschwitz. They're hiding in the back of a van when a Nazi patrol starts to approach. At the moment the patrol are not aware of the Jews' presence, this is when your baby starts crying. If the Nazis get close enough, they'll definitely hear the baby crying. You will be taken back to Auschwitz and get killed. You along with your whole family, including the baby. If only there were some way to stop the baby crying. The dilemma is this. Would you kill your child in order to save yourself and the rest of your family? Or would you let your child live but get killed along with you and the rest of your family when you are inevitably discovered? To answer your question in my own, I don't know what I'd do in this situation. It sounds odd, but I'd like to say that I'd kill the child to save everyone else. But in reality, I'm not sure many people would be able to, myself included.
What the fuck?
Sophie's choice was worse. Mother at a Nazi concentration camp had a daughter and son and had to pick which one would be gassed and which one would go to labor camp. If she doesn't choose, they all die. What the fuck? What would you say?
Oh my god.
Would you be able to do that?
Pick a kid?
No,
the first one?
The first one.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I'd be trying everything, and if like we just get caught, we're all dying. I'm not killing my kid.
Or like I'd probably like choke him out until he like passes out. I think that's better than just straight up killing him. Yeah, somebody said I think I'd try to knock the baby off. I'd rather give him a concussion than a certain death. Jesus.
I don't even like thinking about that.
Probably the one that's been messing with my head for a while now. An occupying military force comes to my house with a detachment of 100 men. They give me a choice. Kill my wife with a knife or be shackled and forced to watch the entire group have their way with her. But she lives. I mean, Jesus fuck, man. Shit like this really happened during the Serbian conflict, and it's probably happening somewhere in the world. I think that's what makes it so hard for me to think about. It's not just a pedantic exercise. People alive today have actually had to make that choice.
Where is what would you call it? Serbia?
Serbia?
Where is that?
It's in the land of Serbia. Okay. The only thing I can think of is like Russia.
Yeah, what would you do? What would you do? Would you kill me? Okay. That's so funny. That's not funny at all. It's not funny at all.
I'm not laughing.
But what would you do in this situation? Would you be able to kill me with a knife or what?
Kill you or be a cuck? Just cuck myself.
Is that 100 of them?
Yeah.
Bro. Ay.
Watch the entire...
For how long? Just kidding. How long does it last?
I guess... What's the average span that lasts? Like 3 minutes, 5 minutes times 100? So 20...
So I'm like, I'm not ready to die, but I'm not ready to be traumatized like that for the rest of my life.
You could probably be done with this in like 6 hours.
Oh my god!
Like 5 hours.
What would you do? Would you rather... It's up to asking. You gotta answer. What would you do in that situation? Would you... Kill me with a knife? You have to kill me and I'm gone forever, or you're gonna have to sit through a few hours.
Oh my...
I'm 100, Alan.
I could just close my eyes.
This isn't funny. Like, I'm not laughing at the real life aspect of it. I'm laughing at a hypothetical version of us two dealing with that. Like, thinking about this shit in real life, like, actually keeps me up at night and makes my stomach hurt.
That's my whole thing. I don't know how you'd be able to... I don't know how you're going to react to the trauma of that. If you're just going to be fucked up for the rest of your life, I should have just been like, I should have just killed you. No, I'm kidding.
You had to hear about it.
I'd have to hear about it for the next 30 fucking years.
Oh my god. Every time you try to hug me, and I'm like, this is not funny, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm not answering that.
I want to know.
I'd probably just give you them. I'd give you up to them.
And watch.
I don't have to watch. I'd probably have to listen to that
No,
shit.
you have to watch. Hypothetically, you have to watch.
Be shackled and forced to watch. Damn, that means I'd be shackled for like 5 hours. I don't want to be shackled for 5 hours.
Oh my god, no. What if the knife they give you is like this bit, like the blade is this long?
Or like a box cutter.
So it's like you have to. Oh, I'd rather. I'm just playing. Ew. Oh my god.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to cut a lot of that out.
No, our channel is gonna be a little raunchy now. We're switching it up. Your mother and your girlfriend slash father and boyfriend switch places, and the only way to get them to switch back is to fuck one of them.
Just skip this.
Do you do your partner's body with your parents' mind or your parents' body with your partner's mind? A possible solution is to make your parent unconscious and fuck your partner's body.
I'm about to be on myself.
Oh my god. I love Reddit.
You know, I made my dad subscribe earlier.
Oh my god. Here's one question I was proposed with. You can end all suffering on planet Earth, pain, murder, famine, poverty, anything negative. But you will endure all of the suffering for eternity. Even after all human life has ended, you must endure the suffering. What would you do? Someone just said no. Would you be able to be the beacon? You'd be worshipped as a goddess.
I don't need to be worshipped as a goddess.
You'd be remembered until all human life is ended. They'll be like, hey, remember that Abby girl and the thing she did? Well, she's still suffering.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure Jesus did this already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's how it is with like the military. We're always told like, oh, we have freedom because of the military goes and fights for us. But really, no, like, you don't actually see everybody appreciating the military. They should. I feel like it'd be similar to that. There'd be like a few people that, yeah, they have respect for me.
Yeah, I mean, they do that, but
care.
they're still suffering and stuff. This one is, you take all the suffering and you will end pain, murder, famine, poverty, anything negative that's wrong with the world would be immediately gone, except you have to suffer through all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do it.
Would you?
I'd do it.
It's so fucked, because like I genuinely think about this stuff at night, like that there's like I'm laying in bed peacefully and there's other people and kids dealing with terrible lives, and
Yeah.
it gives me up, and I don't think I could do that.
But knowing
like,
you've done it and you ended it for everybody else.
But I would have to be like, it's gonna be hard to think about when I'm suffering, and oh, that's so fucked. That one really would fuck with me.
I've gone through it this year. This isn't particularly high-minded, but it was fucked up to actually have to talk about. Your wife is pregnant. You have testing done, lots and lots of testing. They do it to everyone. What level of not okay are you drawing the line at? For your sake or the kids, it sucks. Thankfully, we were just lucky and it didn't come to that. But I have no idea what we would have done. I suspect we'd have gone through it with just about anything, though. Do you fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? That's the real question.
I'd say one horse-sized duck. So I just grab it by the neck and just over my shoulder.
Yeah, 100 fucking...
Tiny horses?
100 little tiny... I feel like they'd still be pretty strong. They might fucking stomp you over. You catch an STD, condoms don't work, your privates are off limits completely. Do you pass it on or never have sex again?
I would either never or tell my partner, obviously, and see if they're willing to have it with me. I wouldn't pass it on. I wouldn't pass it on without a heads up.
You wake up with a gun to your head and 5 random strangers tied up in front of you. You have a choice to either shoot all 5 or you will get shot, or you get shot. The 5 strangers will be guaranteed safety and freedom. If you kill all of them, you are guaranteed safety and freedom. What do you do? Yeah, I'm choose my life over strangers.
Unfortunately.
I'd be like, hey, I'm just here.
I mean, they're not gonna remember.
Either my life or 5 random strangers' lives.
Fucked up world. Nobody's gonna like us.
There's a classic philosophy question which works well as an answer to this. If you could create permanent global peace and cooperation by torturing a baby to death, making the torture last as long as possible and be as excruciating as possible, would you do it? In saving the world, you will certainly lose your soul. You will not be saved. You will be the last person to willfully harm another, albeit for something good.
Oh, the baby. So it's like so hard because I've never had it in me to like harm somebody else. I've never been in a physical altercation in my life. I'm not a harmful person.
It's not asking you if you're a harmless person. You wouldn't harm.
No, but I'm just saying. So the first thing for me to do to like save the whole world, move on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. We're living on Earth right now isn't that bad. So to have to do this in order to make it even better, it's not proportional to me. If this world was full of like everybody hated each other, this world is full of hate, and we're just fucking barbaric animals who don't know how to live in a society together, maybe. But Earth isn't that bad. There's more good people than there are bad people. I would say that. If you walk into a store, somebody you'd most likely find somebody willing to hold the door for you. It's human compassion.
Yeah, but that same person holding the door for you probably goes home and beats their family.
Yeah, but they were nice to me.
I feel like there's definitely more bad than good in the world.
Really?
Yes. I feel like people naturally are selfish, judgmental. There's a lot of people, like a mental illness is everywhere.
But when you go outside, like, it's not like this world is intolerable.
You could probably go outside. Dude, do you see those things where like pedophiles live like at every other house down the street?
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, it's not like every single day of your life is like a fucking technically is like a life, but it's, well, you're a girl, so it's the world is more scary to you. But I'm talking about if you live a regular life, one day you wake up, you eat your breakfast, you go to the store,
and you just like hear sirens and bombs and
yeah, but not all of that is because people are just evil. Like, yeah, we do stupid shit all the time, but I'm talking about straight up soulless world.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good people in the world. I believe there's more good people than bad. Good people can do stupid shit and be considered bad.
I don't trust nobody. I think I just see way too many terrible stories.
Like, how do you even classify a person as bad? Like, let's say one person donated $1 million to cancer survivors. They donated $1 million, but then the next day they punched a kid in the face. Is that person a good person or a bad person?
They're a bad person.
But what if it was like an accident?
If it was an accident?
Yeah, like the kid punched him and just instinctively...
Okay, then no. Then that's besides... There can be a whole...
Oh shit, this is a good one. A button push gives you 1,000 pounds, but a random person dies. How many times would you press it? Let's change it. A button push gives you $1,000. No, $5,000. And just some random person around the world, just not a painful death or nothing. They just controlled all the lead.
Maybe once or twice. See? And that's why it's a bad world. That's why there's more bad than good.
You're evil. I wouldn't press the button.
Lying ass, bro.
I would not
put
like $5,000.
You're money hungry, bro.
I am money hungry. I will bust my ass for my money, though. I won't just press a button and kill the motherfucker.
Okay, you're right. I wouldn't press it either. I just still...
I'm Mexican. I work for my shit. Look at me. I install gutters. Oh my god. Throwing in my 2 cents here. I read it here. Would you sleep with your father to save your mother? Same deal for guys and girls. It's always the mom that has to be saved. Both of my parents are dead, so it would hardly be worth it.
No, I wouldn't.
Choice A, no. Your mom dies and your dad knows you could have done something to stop it. Choice B, yes, you awkwardly fuck a relative when no one dies. It's going to be unpleasant, but not nearly as unpleasant as option A. It's pretty grim, but I don't think it's a difficult choice. Just say you want to fuck your dad, bro. Your dog and a stranger are drowning in a pond. You can only save one. Which one do you choose?
The dog or a stranger?
Is drowning in a pond.
I would choose a stranger. If it was my cat and a stranger, whole different story.
Your cat?
Mm-hmm.
That's for cringe. You are granted rule over the whole world. You are a monarch, king or queen. You have ended war, famine, and most diseases. It becomes apparent to you that the population is increasing far too fast, and if nothing is done, you will run out of resources. What do you do? If you have ended war, famine, and most diseases, then the world is progressing so fucking good. You should be able to make rockets and go colonize Mars, like Elon's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Remove speed limits and put speed minimums around school zones. Charge a lot of taxes to people who keep fucking making babies. That's what I think they should do. Since America's obese, I think that they should charge an extremely high tax for sugar.
Oh my, why? We love sugar. Why would you
I know,
want
but
that?
it's not good for you. Or make McDonald's
No.
and everything super pricey as fuck. Like
Make
10x
them
that
cheaping
shit.
it, bro. They're already getting there.
10x that shit, and there will be no more fat people.
No, they need to go back to the lower prices.
All the good shit is cheap. We need to make it impossible for people to want to fucking eat that bullshit. Vegetarian's dilemma. If someone said eat this chicken or I will kill another chicken.
Oh my god, I have a perfect story for that I thought about the other day because I used to work at Wingstop, and so there's bags full of chicken wings, probably like 80 in there. We have to open the bags, pour them into a bucket. Well, one time my coworker accidentally opened a bag and went to like dump them, but I don't know how, but they all fell out on the floor, so we had to throw all of them away. But my thought was like, think about how many chickens died for no reason.
Yeah, I threw them away.
They're on the floor. If we would have served that, we could have got sued.
Just fucking put them in a bucket, rinse them out with water. When they get cooked, it's gonna clean the fucking. It's gonna clean it. That's like when you boil water. Water can be full of shit, and then you boil it.
I get it, but if you would have known our terrible customers that we had, they were super bougie and entitled, they probably still wouldn't have given a fuck.
That's only if somebody find out about it. I just wasted like 30 chickens' lives. Alright. Your best friend is about to get married. The ceremony will be performed in 1 hour, but you have seen just before coming to the wedding that your friend's fiance has been having an affair. Your friend's fiance swears she will drop the affairs once the marriage is final. If your friend marries this woman, she will unlikely be faithful. But on the other hand, if you tell a friend about the affair, you will ruin his wedding. Would you not tell your friend of the affair?
Oi! I would. Because I would want to know. And I don't care. I hope all the guests are there because I'm about to embarrass the fuck out of you for cheating on me. In front of everybody. In front of everybody. I'm gonna be like, well, why don't you fucking go marry that bitch then? Like, I'd lose my shit.
I wouldn't. That's not my business.
If it's your friend?
I would. Obviously, who the fuck wouldn't? You've got to tell your friend. That's ridiculous. Why wouldn't you say anything? I thought of this one the other day. You're on a boat in a party with your significant other, and they wander off to grab a drink. You come back to see your significant other making sweet ton music with some stranger, and in a blind rage you grab the son of a bitch and throw them overboard. But the force throws you and sends you over too. The boat doesn't know you fell off, so it's you and this random person who was hooking up with your significant other floating in the middle of, let's say, a river. Without any help coming, neither of you are strong enough swimmers to get to the shore on your own. However, by helping each other, you could. How do you get out of the river alive? It's a big river.
It says if we can help each other, then yeah. Because as soon as we hit that shore, I'm
chin checking you, bro.
It is on.
I'm chicken checking you. I'm chin checking your ass. I'll be like, hey, bro, fuck
I
all
don't
that
think
shit.
it's his fault. My girlfriend was asleep.
Yeah, I'd convince him like, hey, bro, like we got to get out of this. We finna die. Like, she was a hoe. I don't care about none of that shit. And as soon as we get out there, yeah, once we hit the shore, I'll be like, my John Jones' ass. So you're trapped in a burning building with two other people, and you can only save one of them. These two people both carry one special item. Person number one has a cure for cancer. Person two has a cure for HIV/AIDS. Who do you save and why? I myself would choose the person with the cancer since AIDS is more preventable disease.
I was just about to say that. There's like kids and shit with cancer.
Yeah. Isn't HIV/AIDS like manageable? Like they
Yeah.
can't take it away, but they can like reduce the symptoms and shit. Yeah, fuck them. Shouldn't have been fucking.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we haven't been doing outros. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this with a friend, ring that notification bell, help us out, do all that good stuff. And what else?
Bye.
Ah. I'll watch another video.